Alright, let's do a little bit of dosage calculations. To me, they're fairly easy. You just simply solve for X, if you remember how to solve for X. Also, typically with medications, especially in pill form or tablet, it's going to be either a half or a quarter. You're not going to get like a 16th or an 1/8 of a tablet, unless they're scored that way, which I can't think of anything that's really scored that way. Anyways, back to the point at hand. Let's say you have an order for acetaminophen 750, but on hand you have 500. You simply divide 750 by 500 and you'll get 1.5. And if you want to make sure that it goes back the other way, you just multiply 500 by 1.5 and you'll get 750. Or if the order says give 200 or 250 and you have 500 on hand, that's half. So you divide 250 by 500 and you'll get half of a tablet, and then you can multiply back 500 times 0.5 equals 250. So they're very simple if you can solve for X. If you can't solve for X, or if you have trouble solving for X, the best thing I can tell you to do is go and just find some algebra problems where you solve for X and get good at them. Algebra, it came easy to me. Math came fairly easy to me. That was not my struggle in nursing school. But just simply solve for X for math problems. And that is how you do dosage calculations. And like I said, it's either going to be like a half or a quarter, unless it's like liquid. Now you may have a question like, the order comes in for 650 Tylenol, and you have 500 per 5 ml, and you got to figure out how many mLs. Now for that question, you still do your division, but you do it a little bit differently, because you have to figure out how many mLs is 1 ml, or how many milligrams is 1 ml. So 5 to 5 is, first you divide 500 by 5 and you'll get 100 mLs, or 100 mg to 1 ml. So you know that 500 milligrams is 500 milligrams is 5 mLs. So 100 milligrams is 1 ml. So you go back to your original problem, knowing that you have 100 mLs or 100 milligrams to 1 ml. I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. I'm tired today. Anyways, you go back and you divide it out, and you figure out that you need 6.5 mLs out of the 650 milligrams of Tylenol that's ordered liquid. So it's easy if you know how to solve for X, but solving for X isn't easy for everybody. And another thing that can get you is solving for weight. Solving for weight can get a lot of people. So you may get an order. I'm just going to throw this off the top of my head. This isn't really an order. Just for reference, we'll say you have an order that comes in, give 5 milligrams of Lasix per 10 kilograms or something like that. And somebody comes in and they weigh 60 kilograms. And so you basically just have to solve for X, and you can divide 60 by 5 and you'll get, what, 12? So you'll get 12 times 5 again, because it's 5 milligrams of Lasix, and that's 60. So that was kind of an easy one there. So that solving for weight can get you, and especially if, like I've said before, here in America we have pounds, not kilograms. So you have to solve for pounds first, which is 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. 1 kilo, 2.2 kilos is 1 pound. Gracious, I'm tired, I'm sorry. So you'll need to solve for whatever your weight needs to be first, then just divide it out and then multiply it back into itself to make sure it works out. If I need to do this on paper, I will. Let me know. Hope it helps. Hope I didn't confuse you.